But there are two really interesting stories and features in the gold market at the moment. So gold reserves, from a central bank's perspective, it comes from security, safety. People generate returns over the long term when they hold gold. And when you think about your portfolio as a whole, it boosts your risk-adjusted returns.
금은 달러 가치와 반대로 움직인다. 경제 불확실성이 커지면 달러 가치는 떨어지고 안전자산인 금은 강세를 보인다. 우리는 이때 세계 금 시장에 주목한다. 금의 중심에 영국이 있다. 과거 금 생산과 금 유통 시장을 영국이 장악하고 있었기 때문이다.
So historically, when the market was formed over 300 years ago, there was huge discoveries of gold within the colonies throughout the British Empire. And because London was this financial center, all of the gold poured in. So you had a centralization of the market here physically in London. And then over those 300 years, an enormous amount of expertise as well as business developed around the London market.
런던이 세계 금 시장의 중심이 되면서 국제 금 시세 역시 런던 금시장 연합회에서 결정한다.
So in terms of the price, one major change is that in the last 5 years, we've grown the amount of participants from 5 to 15. And we're happy that there are even more global banks and traders that participate directly, including 3 Chinese banks.
급변하는 정세 속에서 국가들 역시 경쟁적으로 금을 사모으고 있다. 금의 보유량은 한 나라의 국력을 말해주는 지표다.
But there are two really interesting stories and features in the gold market at the moment. First is the growth we've seen in the gold-backed exchange-traded fund market in Europe. That's gone through a period of exceptional growth since 2016. The second really interesting feature is the strength of central bank demand. Last year, central banks hit the highest level of gold demand since the late 1960s, and we've seen that momentum continue into 2019.
중국, 인도, 러시아 등도 안전하면서 믿을 수 있는 금 보유량을 늘려가고 있다.
So gold reserves, from a central bank's perspective, it comes from security, safety, liquidity, and why liquidity, I mean people being able to buy and sell it, and returns. So from a central bank perspective, those would be the 3 things they look at most. People generate returns over the long term when they hold gold. Gold is a relatively safe asset when you're holding it with other assets in your portfolio. So gold's great at diversifying risk. It's liquid in terms of you can easily buy and sell it. And when you think about your portfolio as a whole, it boosts your risk-adjusted returns. So gold's a fantastic asset for a well-diversified investor to be including within their portfolio.